All right, so I'm not even gonna lie. I'm some ass in this game. Hold on, let me put myself back up. All right, so I haven't unlocked the jump shot that I want to unlock, so y'all gonna see me going for some terrible 3 pointers. Anyway, I don't gotta give y'all a fucking disclaimer. Fuck y'all. Anyway, I wanted to go over something with you guys while I play a little bit of 2K 20. Um One thing is a lot of guys, a lot of times, like when you guys want to learn and get into, like, learning dating and dating situations and stuff, a lot of you guys want to get dimes off the bat. And a lot of guys just want dimes just because, they want to show that they have an ability to pull women and things like that. And you know what I'm saying? I want you guys to learn the game raw. But who am I to say, you know what? You can't handle a dime. You don't have what it takes to pull a dime. You know what I'm saying? Now, in a lot of cases, I come off as a master teacher. I am not a master teacher. I am a master student. And what I want to do is I want to give you guys the game up close and straight lace no chase. But one thing I want to talk about for you guys that want the dime is, yes, there are dimes out there that you can't handle or that is considered out of your league, which I really don't like that term. But there are dimes that have an algorithm that you're not going to understand right off the bat. And some of you guys, you know what I'm saying? You have to at least be around them. You have to at least date them, or you know what I'm saying, or just, you know what I'm saying, just like whatever. Like you just got to be well equipped and perceptive to have, who is this? You got to be well equipped or perceptive to have and deal with certain types of dimes. Now, certain types of dimes are going to actually be easy. It's going to actually be easy for y'all to get them. But what I want to talk to you guys about on today's show is basically, and I need to update my thing. I need to go back to the main menu. Anyway, what I want to talk to you guys about on today's show, and I just started, so don't worry. My guy's some trash, okay? Don't worry about it. Is that now more than ever is a good time to get you a dime. You know what I'm saying? Is the winter time's coming, it's gonna get a little bit cold. Now I'm not saying wife her up, but what I'm saying is now is the best time to actually get and deal with a dime. So we have movements like you know what I'm saying, MGTOW, SYSBM, Ibmore, and we have like movements that that are, just basically telling the story of what's going on in the game. We have guys, going their own way. You know what I'm saying? We have guys that aren't taking girls out on dates like that. You know what I'm saying? We have the clubs shutting down. The clubs aren't even getting that much. The clubs aren't even getting that much. They're not getting that much action from a lot of guys that will go there and drink. Will buy a whole bunch of liquor, and you know what I'm saying, and be spitting at girls all night, especially the dime. Because see, what the club does is it does what social media does. It takes a whole bunch of badass. Well, social media doesn't always do this, but certain sites do. It takes a whole bunch of badass bitches and put them all in one spot right there for you to choose. Instead of having to go to the club and having to physically see what's going on, or go club hopping, go to different clubs and see what's going on. Also, you know what I'm saying? It's just easy. You just swipe left, swipe right. But a lot of these swipe left, swipe right sites, they're what's called C League, D League, and E League websites. They're what's called the clearance rack, the clearance aisle for websites like Tinder, OK Cupid and all this other stuff. Yeah, you're gonna find bitches on there, but the real sites that got these bitches and the algorithm and how they like to really purport themselves and carry themselves is like the Facebooks, the YouTubes, the Snapchats, the Instagrams. You know, these are the A-list and B-list, and you know, these are A-list and B-list websites. Now, a lot of these women, they cannot compete on these websites. So what happens is, because there's too much, it's a lottery. There's too much good-looking broads living better lives and things like that. And a lot of these girls, they own these websites and they watch. But what they try to do is replicate what they can't do on that website on these D and E list websites. And they got all of these mediocre guys, you know, clamoring for them. Guys are always going to be on these websites because they don't get choosed off the sole fact that they look good or they're pretty and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, a lot of guys are going to be on this website because what I tell you humans like to do, they like to take the path of least resistance. They don't like to take the path that's going to cause them a whole bunch of shit. That's why a lot of guys go after average women than dimes. Average women actually get more action than dimes. Listen to what I'm telling you. So with the clubs shutting down and bitches not getting taken on dates and all kinds of stuff, dimes are going through a drought. Dimes, I'm telling you, like, cause they're pushing that dumb shit too. Get the bag and all this other shit. Dimes are going through a fucking drought. And the drought that these dimes are going through, a lot of them are turning to these D-list and E-list websites and stuff for, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes they're just average bitches on there that just, okay, well, I just want to get attention, all this other stuff. But the dimes are coming there for the attention that they missed, the attention that they don't get. Or well, let me just see what this little site got going on or whatever. And she knows that she's jumping in the pool. She will dominate a whole bunch of women around her. And it's not about her dominating a whole bunch of women around her because she's gonna do that. She knows that's what she's gonna do, and she knows that she's gonna get a whole bunch of attention from a whole bunch of guys that really can't get her, but they're gonna shower her with gifts and do all of this other stuff. So she's content with that type of attention. But the thing is that when you go on the website and you see this girl, you know, there's certain ways you gotta talk to her or become a moderator in her room and just run your game. There's certain ways you gotta talk to her because she's actually a little bit more tangible than ever right now, because they gotta find different avenues to get the type of attention to fill that void. See, the thing about social media is not because attention is just given out freely and stuff like that. What it does is it builds a capacity. Women in general never had a capacity to take on this much attention. Like, a lot of them will get attention, but an average girl back in the day, she knew she was average based on the type of attention that she was getting and the type of play that she was getting from guys. And even then, average girls was still getting more niggas than the dimes. Beauty, in a way, is a form of power. And what it does is it nullifies, it keeps certain niggas away. Because certain niggas, especially quote-unquote beta males, they will think that, okay, well, this girl is pretty. She been getting hollered at all night. You know what? Let me go over here to the little joint over here with the titties and shit. She got nice little titties. Not cute in the face, but she got nice little titties. Let me go fuck with the little titty joint. She would be happy to have a nigga like me. Let me go fuck with the joint over here on the dance floor that's clapping her little ass cheeks and shit. She may not look as good as this dime right here, but she's a little bit low maintenance and she got the little booty cheeks that I like. So let me go fuck with this little bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's how niggas think. But when you jump into the game, especially the pickup artist game, how we used to do it is we used to talk from the baddest joint down to the average girl. And then a lot of times too, these dimes, they would be in groups. So a lot of times we would be approaching groups the whole time to get conversation from this woman. Or a lot of times they're shielded or they have a friend, you know. Certain girls, you know, certain games that they play, you know, you talk to a certain girl and stuff, And a lot of times I knew this was happening. Like if she's there with a friend and the friend walk off to go get a drink and you go holler at her, or you just see her and you holler at her. Sometimes the friend will come by and like take her and whisk her off to like the VIP section or the bathroom and stuff like that. And sometimes when I knew that was gonna happen, I would get the girl interested in me, and I'll say, but you know what? I need to get your number before your friend comes over and try to pull you off somewhere and stuff. And they will start laughing, and she will start laughing and stuff, right? And then sometimes the girl will do it, and she'll pull her off a little bit, but she'll be looking back, and then she'll come approach me later on that night. Or she will tell her friend to chill and finish the conversation with me, or she'll laugh and all this other stuff and go off with a friend. And then later on that night, I can reapproach and be like, okay, didn't I tell you that was going to happen? Or she'll run back into me at the bar or something. Or sometimes you got to be careful, because if she had a nice conversation with you, she will watch you the whole night. And you don't have to be real careful about that, because you can go over and go approach the next girl. And when she sees you with the next girl and you get the next girl laughing and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? She could think whatever she want to think, or she'll come back to you and fire off a approach. And this happens a lot more than you think it does. Also, sometimes when the friend comes to, whisk them off, I'll be like, see what I'm saying? And then the friend, I will include the friend in on the conversation. You understand what I'm saying? And that happened to me a couple times. Sometimes the friend is even badder than the girl that I'm talking to, and then I end up talking to the friend. But anyway, you have to be a conversationalist, and you have to know what to talk about, how to talk about it, and things like that. Because when you're approaching groups of women or just people in general, there's two things that they want to know. Who is this motherfucker, and when is he going to leave? And then third, what is he saying? What's he talking about? Is he here, or what you don't got salt and pepper on your table? Here, yeah, you can have ours or something. You know what I'm saying? They're dismissive. So sometimes when you approach them, now I'm drawing a brain fart on it. Sometimes when you approach them, you have to use a time constraint. You have to use what's called a time constraint. So I was about to say a false disqualifier. I gotta show y'all what a false disqualifier is. Anyway, you got to use a time constraint. You got to be like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling with my friends over there, and I'm not going to take up too much of your time. But I wanted to ask you guys a question, because I'm having a debate with them, and I got to leave soon. Who cheats more, men or women? And then that's how you start the opener. To keep it 100 with you, that old-ass opener still works till this day. That opener is still gold. You know what I'm saying? And even if there's guys in the group, all you gotta do is ask, well, how you guys know each other? Oh, this is my brother, or this is my friend, or this is some orbiter that I just met just a couple minutes ago that's trying to get some pussy also. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all gotta learn the game. But you have a lot of guys that aren't going to the club. That's too much to learn. That's too much to ask from a lot of guys. So, what happens is, you know what I'm saying? That's too much to ask for. So what happens is you got a lot of these girls going on these E-list and B-list sites, girls that would actually do better, on let's say a Facebook or a Instagram or you know what I'm saying, or YouTube or something. You got girls that are going on these websites and clamoring and getting their daily fix of attention. And you have to watch them, and you have to watch, you got to watch how they act. You know what I'm saying? You got to see, okay, how is this woman acting when she does get the attention that she I guess came for. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be perceptive. You know what I'm saying? Is she here for something serious? I mean, none of them are there for something serious. You just there to hook up, and then you go about your business, even if she is a dime. You don't want to get caught up in her whirlwind of niggas, and then at the same time, when you don't hit her up, she gonna come wondering, okay, well, why haven't you hit me up? Oh, my bad, I've been busy, yo. You know what you doing? You dig? You guys got to know how to set these situations up, because they will tell you, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? These guys are jerks. He never texted me back after you know, whatever and all this other shit. Nah, man, you guys want these dimes. So, you know, you gotta learn how to, you know, how to treat them. You always gotta be on top of some of them too, because if you give her that one inclining that you're one of her fans, or whatever she got going on in her life is more important than what you got going on in your life, bro, you gonna be in for a rude awakening. You gonna be in for a fucking awakening. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to really, you know, to really deal with dimes. That's why I asked y'all on past shows, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do some more shows on dimes. But that's why I asked y'all on past shows, man. You know what I'm saying? When you get your first dime, what you finna do? I would advise y'all to actually enjoy it. I would advise y'all to actually, you know, try to have a relationship with the woman. Because, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to know for an extended time that you can have this type of woman. Sometimes when you have a whole bunch of one night stands with dimes, it kind of really doesn't sink into your head. Like, you know you can get the bitch, but can you keep the bitch? And a lot of those dimes are not worth keeping because they don't want to be kept. You know what I'm saying? They want to ride the carousel just like any old bitch that don't even look that good. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want you guys to see that a lot of the things that you're placing on this woman is a lot of it is all in your head. You know what I'm saying? The best ones to get is the girl that don't think she's beautiful, and you know what I'm saying, and go enjoy your happiness with your lady, man. Real talk. And see, like I said before, the reasons why the average girl, the reasons why she, you know what I'm saying? That's a bad shot, but anyway, the reasons why she the reason why she doesn't know if she's you know what I'm saying, if she's worthy or not, is because her looks always fluctuates, and she's always judging herself on her looks and things like that. Her looks fluctuate. You know what I'm saying? Her looks one day she'll look like a 10. Well, she won't look like a 10, but one day she'll look like a 8, and the next day she'll look like a 9. And she could be if she's a 6, makeup can really get her up to like an 8. Real talk. Like a really good makeup, she could jump 2 numbers. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that, you know, y'all gotta really, you know, kind of really know what you want out of the game. You know what I'm saying? And really understand women, and really understand some of the things they're trying to pull off. And the thing is that, you know, as much as I tell you not to trust me and go out there and go learn it for yourself, I want y'all to trust me when I'm telling you a lot of the things that I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Even if it sounds crazy and it sounds blasphemous, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving you the game. I don't want you guys to go out there and crash and burn as much as I did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, I'm not a master teacher. I'm a master student. This game is omnipotent, and you're forever gonna be a student of the game. You're forever gonna learn. To this day, I'm learning a whole bunch of shit. A lot of times, I have to reteach myself some of the things that I already know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm still a young guy. So, you know what I'm saying? There's things and phases that I know to get over that I haven't gotten over. There's still things about women that I know for a fact I would tell you guys not to fall for, but I will fall for it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, by any means. Me and Noah and none of these other content creators. You understand what I'm saying? And hell, if you see me fall for some shit for a woman, listen to me. I know the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Another side of the game that I got, and maybe I might crash and burn. That could happen. That could happen. I don't give a fuck. One thing you gotta do is learn never to give women more than you can lose. Do you understand what I'm saying? Never give a woman more than you care to lose. That's one thing. I know if I'm going into a situation, I know how to watch my ass, my nigga. I know how to watch my back. I got eyes in the back of my head when it comes to these hoes, bro. I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I go after weird women. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you may see me with a little shorty and you like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? And she got a slick mouth. But best believe I know what the fuck I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna win them all, bro. Okay? When you dealing with women, you're not gonna get the super submissive bitch that don't come with a slick mouth. It's take and give. There's you know, you can find something near perfect. Don't get me wrong. But behind closed doors, she might got her own shit that come with her. You don't know. So, you know what I'm saying? Some of these little broads that I'm gonna be introducing y'all to or showing y'all, or if they, you know, want to keep themselves, you know, private, you know what I'm saying? Don't trip, you know? Don't trip. And then that's another thing. This is what I love, cuz it's the game. I got a mean flip game. I got a mean flip game. I have a hoe thinking one thing and then I'm something totally different. You know what I'm saying? I get that hoe in rare form. I got a mean flip game. One of the things I do, and I actually do this with dimes more often, and I hate to tell y'all this. Actually, I do this with girls that I'm interested in, and no, I'm interested in them. I do this with them more often. One of the things that I do is I pretend to be I wouldn't say a beta male. I'm a sigma, or I would consider myself a sigma or an alpha, because I have a lot of alpha traits and stuff, but I might be a sigma. I present myself as an easy target for them. I present myself as a guy that they can talk to, or not even just talk to, or talk about their problems with. I present myself I present myself as a cool nigga, but like I present myself not how I really am. Like a lot of bitches, like I let broads hang themselves with their own rope. You know what I'm saying? A lot of broads will judge me and probably, you know what I'm saying, not really hold on. How am I using my thing? Can I use his it won't let me use his thing. Anyway, a lot of broads, they figure that I'm what's the word? I don't know the word. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They figure that I'm like a beta male, and I let them entertain that, and then once they start talking to me, or we're talking about certain subjects, they find out that I'm an alpha. So that beta thing is like is to get their guard down. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, I can approach him. Oh, okay, I can talk to him. And then slowly but surely, I get to talking and I get to rapping and I start pulling you into my conversation. And then once I get, you know what? A lot of my girls that I had, they were dykes. They were lesbians. Well, not lesbians, but they were bisexual. You know what I'm saying? That's we got the LGBT show coming on later on tonight. But they were bisexual. And and women will be the first ones to tell you they bisexual. Like, how the fuck do I know she bisexual? You know what I'm saying? Unless I seen her with another girl and she giving me play, or I seen her, you know what I'm saying, or some shit. I don't fucking know. How do they know they bisexual? They don't know. Hold the fucking phone. I got 5 banks. What? Yo, I'm sorry. They just adding shit. I got 5 banks on here, bro. Anyway, I got some new shit to show y'all too. What the fuck? I got 5 banks? Yo. Shout outs to Rode. Hey, y'all need to send me that pod mic, man. I'm about to do a show dedicated to Rode. Done gave them thousands of dollars, nigga. Anyway. Oh, I got some sound effects for y'all. I got some real shit. They done gave me 5 banks, nigga. I'm trying to fill these motherfuckers up and they just keep giving me 8 more. Anyway, dog. Like when I'm talking to these and like people be like, when you talk, you got this sneaky ass smile on your face. And I'm like, yeah. Like when I'm about to give y'all some game, y'all know I do a little smile and shit, cause I already know. Let me tell you what you do when you talk to some like bisexual women. Just go straight into sex. Like, oh, I'm bisexual. Oh, true. Yeah. You like women? Oh, yeah. Oh shit, I like women too. Damn, I gotta kick it with you. We got a lot in common. You know what I'm saying? Right? That's the hook. Y'all guys need to read comedian books. They'll tell you how to hook. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. That's why when you get this game, you become a good businessman. Or when you're a good businessman, you become good with game because you have to have a selling point. You know, the little bitch telling me, oh, I'm bisexual. That's your selling point. And a lot of women, they get far because they make their selling point vague. They make their selling point vague. So you can either go along with it or you can not go along with it. You know what I'm saying? And a bitch that say, oh, I'm gay or I'm a lesbian, the bitch bisexual for the most part. But now check this out. She said she bisexual. Be like, oh man, shit. You know what I'm saying? I like women too. Damn, what type of girls you go for? Get her to start talking about women, just like the fellas. You want to be a nigga? All right, we gonna nigga talk. We gonna talk just like we niggas. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with her just like she your boy. Okay, what type of girls you go for? Oh, you go after them lame ass bitches, man, and all that other shit and stuff like that. We're like, okay, so you know what I'm saying? If you getting this type of girl, you probably really know what you doing in the bedroom, huh? Hook point. You probably really know what you're doing in the bedroom, huh? She can either entertain that question or she cannot. Oh, you know, I just do a little something. Oh, you be licking and shit. You know what I'm saying? I probably gotta teach you some tricks. Oh boy, what are you talking about? I'm gonna teach you some tricks. Let me ask you a question. You like big clits or small clits? Oh yeah, whatever. She'll say whatever. I literally ask bitches that. You like big clits or small clits? Oh, and they'll respond to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like. Then you ask her, have you ever had a girl with a big clit? Cause these bitches out here be having some huge clits. You know what I'm saying? Especially this bitch licking pussy and shit. Bitch, you got, you know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Or little clits that you got to pull the hood back and find and all this other shit. And that's something that I really, you know, all the game that I be chopping up on my shows. You notice I don't sit up there and talk about sex like that. Cause I'm talking about the game. I really don't be sitting up there talking about sex like that. Like in depth. You know what I'm saying? But when you paint a picture like this for a dyke or some bitch, you know what I'm saying? Now you're getting into a sexual conversation. She's thinking about you in a sexual setting. That's why you have to give her jabs and stuff. But you have to play the game a little bit with her sometimes if that's the case, you know, to build it up, you know, for her to at least, you know, envision that and envision sharing that moment with you. They link these feelings, you know what I'm saying, back to you. Oh, he a little freaky nigga. I might have to give him some play one day. Type shit. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but it's gonna be at some point. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you tell him, man, what type of girls you like? Oh, okay, yeah. And ask what type of pussy do you eat? Like shit. What brand of pussy do you eat? Like shit. And then when she answers, then be like, okay, that's what's up. Oh, so I take it you got a big one, or I take it you got. And then a lot of these girls, they are so fake, cause like even in the lesbian like. Or bisexual, like, well, the lesbians go and disown these hoes anyway, because a lot of lesbians don't like bisexual women because they know that they can lose their woman to a nigga anytime. Bad enough they can lose their woman to another woman. You see what I'm saying? So You know, these women get teased and stuff like that. These women, a lot of times when you start picking at they little lifestyle that they try to use as some little front, cause all of that shit is vague, man. You start realize she not even no official bisexual girl. You know what I'm saying? You start asking them questions. Girls will literally tell you, "Well, I'm the one that gets ate all the time." Like she like she just got it like that. Like she's a dandata. Oh, I don't be eating pussy. They eat mine. And that's what makes you bisexual, bitch. Really? Okay. You know? A lot of my girlfriends was on that bisexual shit. And girls that I've been with like 2-3 years, my relationships be long when I actually get into one. And some of my, yeah, a good amount of my girlfriends, especially the ones that I be dating for months, couple months, and I get rid of them. They bisexual. I got a lot of bisexual. I don't think the majority of the girls I've dated they were bisexual, and the majority of the girls you dated, they're bisexual. Because black women, for the most part, are gay. They try to talk down about black men. No, black women, for the most part, are gay. Think I'm lying. Tomorrow's actually is past 12 a.m. Go to the club tonight. Oh, never mind. It's Thursday. But Friday, go to the club. Go to the club. Go to the club. And see what you see. A straight club. Go to the straight club and see what you see taking place in a straight club. We got the LGBT show coming on later on tonight, man. I'm gonna play some more rounds of this game, and I'm gonna go live, and we're gonna knock that out. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool to, man. It's Player Talk Radio, man. Y'all niggas, man. Y'all need to utilize that Cash App button. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm utilizing this jumper. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I missed that. This one's for y'all. Somebody was like, "Yo, what if a nigga was like, this one's for you, bae," and then he misses and shit. Y'all need to stop trying to stick around and get free game, man. There's too much people out here stealing free game and stuff like that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you can get a dime, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just keeping the bitch. Can you keep the bitch? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, you know, a lot of these dimes, they're already imprinted, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, they want to knock these dimes up and keep them around. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even gonna lie, you know, throughout the years, I done had me some bad women. I'd be like, yo, man, me and her, man, if she wasn't such a bitch, or she didn't do some dumb shit, or she wasn't a lame, you know what I'm saying, or a sucker, or thinking she trying to get over on people, you know what I'm saying? Some of the bros that I would have a baby with them. You know what I'm saying? You know? But, hey, man. Man. You got to get this game. I don't have no babies out here running around, you know what I'm saying? But the urge is there. So I see what some of y'all niggas be going through, you know what I'm saying? Plus, you wanna at least decent, good-looking baby mama. Like, if you gonna imprint a bitch, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You niggas up here shooting up the club. And a lot of niggas shoot up the club with the dime because they don't think that they could ever get something like that ever again in their life. And, like I told you guys, like, when you get your first dime, do you either want to gut her out, or do you want to use her? When I mean gut her out is, you know, you using her as work on my corner threes. My bad, y'all. You can either use her as bait to go get another dime. So what a lot of these guys do is they get a dime, and sometimes I wouldn't say the kids are beautiful, but because a lot of times two good looking motherfuckers can have an ugly ass baby. Anyway, they get a dime, and when they gloat and say, okay, well this I know a guy right now with a dime, and his baby mother bad as shit, but he, for some reason, he hasn't turned it into a lucrative dating situation. You get the dime, and if she's a baby mother, you know what I'm saying, other people will be like, oh, okay, that's what you can yield, you know what I'm saying? And it'll get you more pussy, man. Cause other people will want to fuck your what you call it, your baby mama, or you know what I'm saying, or they will find her attractive. Other women nowadays, they don't just find the type of girls that you date attractive. A lot of these girls, they would want to fuck your girl. So that's where your SMV that's where you can get some quick SMV points. You know, your sexual market value goes up when you're attached to beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told y'all guys, when y'all making y'all when y'all making y'all profiles, and I'll get y'all the game, and I'll show y'all the shit in real time once I learn how to screen share and get the shit on my phone and some other stuff. I'll show y'all hella game. I'll pull a bitch right there on the phone with y'all and show y'all exactly what I'm doing, what I'm setting up, and how it's going down. But what I'm saying is that, you know what I'm saying, you got to take pictures with other women in your pictures, and they're attractive, and they're smiling, and they're laughing around you. You know what I'm saying? You got to pull off that club proximity effect online. You got to have like probably 2 or 3 pictures of yourself, and majority of the pictures you with other women and you laughing and smiling. A lot of girls, when they see that's your baby mother, they want to be with you. That ups your sexual market value. Just that tad bit could be enough to get a dime. And a lot of times too, when you take pictures with your girlfriends and stuff like that, I had a lot of women that like, even when I broke up with some of my exes, like I don't really give a fuck. Like there's still pictures up with me and them online. You know what I'm saying? So when she goes snooping through your pictures and shit, and she see you with, you know, a whole bunch of other women, and they look and they're attractive and they look good, or they can dress, or they got, look, just she would fuck them basically, or they look good. You know what I'm saying? Some of these girls will be intimidated. Some of these girls, and a lot of times, you know, I've ran so much different types of game, bro. I'm gonna give you the 100 proof truth. When you have a plethora of, not even a plethora, like 1 or 2 pictures, because you don't have to overdo it. 1 or 2 pictures is enough, okay? Because for real, 1 picture is enough. But 2 will be, you know, will be pristine. Because when these girls see these other women on your profile, what they'll do is, especially if it's 2, only say 2, because I hit them with this line, okay? And y'all gotta understand, I've been running these routines for years. This is why I tell you they'll work. But I have to give you the game to break it down, how it works, and then why it works, okay? So when that girl goes snooping through my profile and she's like, okay, so, you know, I was looking at your page, like, who is that girl? Or who's the girl in that picture? Or damn, I was gonna talk to you, but you got a girlfriend. And I'll be like, no, I'm single. And they'll be like, okay, well, who's the girl in that picture? Oh, my friend. Oh, she ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how you know this girl. They don't know if this girl's your girlfriend and stuff like that. Especially if you got a picture with a bitch licking on the side of your face and y'all fooling and stuff. Every once in a while, fellas, when you out with a dime, it's best to get a whole bunch of pictures with this bitch. You know, you'll never see this motherfucker again, but she'll yield you some more bitches. Look at all the girls that you've dated right now. Y'all done met up, you probably done licked the pussy or had your tongue in her asshole and all kinds of shit. Now you don't even know the bitch anymore, but she bad. And to a certain degree, you gotta keep proving to yourself, yo, man, I just need me some bad bitches. I need me some bad bitches. You gotta prove to yourself that you can at least pull a bad bitch. That bitch can still get you bitches today. And I can show y'all how to do that, man. Hit that Cash App. All the way up there. Hit that Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I can show you how to do this right now. Right now. But it makes no difference, man. What do you want out of life? You know what I'm saying? What kind of things that excites you? You know, get you abroad. You can either gut her out. You can either take some pictures. You know what I'm saying? And so let me get back to what I was talking about. My bad. I kind of sidebar. So when girls will ask me, yo, who's the girl in your picture? I'll be feeling like that nigga where I'll be like, which one? Which one? And she gonna be like, oh, yeah. Get that bitch a taste of your dating pool. Let her know you got options. And then every time she asks, like, oh, such and such, you can even say her name. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she can associate a name with her, because a lot of times later on, they like to come back later and be like, well, why don't you go call such and such? And I'll be like, maybe I will. You know what I'm saying? Or something. You know, when she asks, yo, who's this girl in the picture, man, you could be, and then sometimes be secretive. Oh, they like when you don't answer the question. Oh, she must be somebody. Yeah, this nigga got bitches. She must be somebody. When she like, who's such and such in that picture? Oh, her? Man, don't worry about her. You know what I'm saying? Or you could just straight up tell her, yo, that's my ex. Oh, for real? Yeah, but me and her cool. She a good friend of mine. Or you could be like, she a good friend of mine. She a good friend of mine is always safe. It's always safe. Be like, oh, she a good friend of mine. Her silly ass, man, that's my girl. And smile too. Smile too. You know? Because a lot of times when you going after dimes, they don't give a fuck who you is. You understand what I'm saying? They just want to know that you're not on a nuts, or you know what I'm saying, or anything. They just like a guy that likes the company of good looking woman. And a lot of times too, they will intimidate the next girls that you're gonna get, because if she don't look nothing like that, she knows she got to bring her A game, or she know she could be competing with somebody else, or she knows that you've had better. You're not gonna put up with her shit, you know. So a lot of times, you know, a situation like that, it could come in. They'll come in the gate. They'll come in the gate. You know what I'm saying? They could come in the gate, you know, being a little bit more cooperative, you know, when it comes down to you and your situation, and you know what you're what you're telling them, you know. But anyway, man, I got this video game volume on, and y'all probably can't hear me. This game probably went in and out of the other ear. But make sure y'all hit that Cash App. We got a really deep show that I'm gonna be putting together tonight, and I want you guys to soak up that game, man. Let's get it, man. It's Player Talk Radio. We in the building, man. Let's get it. It's DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's get it. Like and subscribe. Let's go.